Hello everybody, this is Andrew with Tactical RX, and today we're going to look at the Oakley Shocktube. So this guy is pretty cool because it is one of my favorite Oakley frames, kind of redone as a safety rated, mil-spec, ballistic rated version. A lot of you guys might recognize the look of these, kind of like the Oakley jawbone and the racing jacket. Well, this is the Oakley Shocktube. And it's very similar, not the same, but it is ANSI Z87 safety rated and mil-spec ballistic rated and certified. And basically they just beefed up the design a little bit more for higher impact resistance for the lenses. But this guy does still have interchangeable lenses, which I'll show you in a second, like those other two popular Oakleys. So as far as the fit and feel of this frame, it's pretty universal fit, more or less medium, I'd say. My head's medium to maybe slightly smaller than average, and this fits me well. I would say you could have you know, a little bit bigger head and wear these because it does stretch a little bit, but probably not the best option if you got a gigantic head. Likewise, if you got a really tiny head, this may not be the best option, but it should fit most of you guys with average sized heads out there. And if you don't know if you have an average sized head, you probably have an average sized head. Because if you didn't, you would generally find trouble finding that stuff that fits. So this guy's pretty universal. It has very thin temples, this way at least. They're a little thicker tall wise, but you know, the thinness this way against the side of your head is nice for wearing with hearing protection or hats or helmets or anything that would cause discomfort. These are pretty thin back here, and yeah, good option for wearing anything with the glasses on your head. There is no rubber on this part of the frame. A lot of the frames we have do have rubber here, which can be nice for a more secure fit, but if you're wearing this with some sort of helmet or hearing protection or something like that, this frame is nice and easy to take on and off with there being no rubber there. Also, a lot of ladies don't like rubber on their frames because it catches their hair. So if you don't like the rubber on the temples, this is a good frame for that. It does have rubber on the nose piece here, so that's good to prevent slipping down your nose, so it's got the rubber there. And let's see, what else? Well, I think the next thing I'll show you is the interchangeable lenses, and we'll change the shot for that. Welcome back. Here's the Oakley Shocktube. A little bit closer up view. We'll do a 360 so you can see around it. Of course, you got the iconic Oakley logo on the temple. Some pretty cool styling, I think, on this frame. Nothing too extravagant, but I think it's a pretty mean looking pair of glasses. Very similar to the racing jacket and jawbone models, just, you know, the safety rated version. Of course, it isn't, the lens is a different shape, so, you know, it's not going to be cross-compatible with those frames as far as the lenses go, but it's styled very similarly. So I want to show you how to take in and out these lenses. So, I mean, of course they're designed to be held in quite tight with how they mount in the frame for impact resistance, but along with the frame you get this hex key tool, and of course a microfiber carrying and cleaning sleeve to protect the glasses in storage. But this tool is what you need to swap the lenses. So if you can see here, there's a little nut on this part of the frame, and the hex key is going to go in there, and then we're going to loosen the nut. Just takes a few twists, and again, these are plastic parts, so you don't want to go too crazy with the tension, but it comes out relatively easy. And there's two sides of this nut, so there's this guy and then there's one on the back. Use a little tool to pop that out. So that's everything, and now this hinge can open up and the lens can be wiggled out of there without too much trouble. So that's how you take the lens out. Putting it back in, basically just a reverse order. You're going to put the lens into the groove of the frame, and you'll know you got it all lined up in the groove when you're able to close that bottom piece again and get that hole lined up. And then the two pieces go back in, so the back piece is the one that's smooth, so that goes in through the back, and that has the spindle with the threads that the outer piece goes on. The outer piece has the hex shape. Get that in there, and then we can tighten this down with the hex tool that's provided. Got to make sure you're lined up, of course. And yeah, don't go too crazy with the tightening just because it's plastic. Oh, I'm having a little bit of trouble here. There we go. Everything's a little trickier when you're filming yourself. Alright, that's about tight. There we go. So just snugness is all you really need. Again, this piece is just clamping the two pieces down here so the lens is held in there nice and tight. So that's how you do it. Anyways, thanks for watching, you guys. Check us out on tacticalrx.com. We do prescription, safety rated, high impact resistant rated lenses for these frames. When you got a prescription, the lens is a little thicker, so it's actually quite a bit stronger than the stock lenses. And we specialize in doing the curved prescription lenses, so you get excellent peripheral vision and no eye strain with the unique proprietary formulas we use. We've been doing curved prescription lenses longer than anybody else, and that's our specialty. So check us out, tacticalrx.com. Thanks for watching.